G'day guys, and welcome to Retrospect Reviews. I'm Vince, and it's the first week in September, so that means we go back and have a look at everything I picked up over August. So let's check it out. The first game I picked up was Arkanoids for the Nintendo DS. Now this came out in 2008. But Arkanoid has been pretty much ported to every console you can think of. So most people know what it is. It's basically a breakout game where you have a little ball that bounces off bricks at the top, and you have a little stick, I guess you call it, a little paddle down the bottom where you can hit the ball back, and the object is to clear all the bricks up the top. But I'm sure many people know what Arkanoids is. Now this didn't come with the manual or the cover, but for a couple of bucks it's a fun little game, so I was happy to pick it up. The next two games I picked up were for the Nintendo Wii. Now if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I have a soft spot for kids stuff, and especially Sesame Street, one of my favourite things when I was growing up. So I love to pick up the games when I can get them. I have a small selection boxed for the Atari 2600, but I did find these two Sesame Street games for the Nintendo Wii, and that is Ready, Set, Grover, where it's basically a exercise game for kids, and it comes with a Wii Remote soft cover in the shape of Grover. Now basically it's mini games for kids where you do exercise. And the other game was Cookies Counting Carnival. Basically a counting game, teaches you how to count, and it also comes with a Wii Remote Cookie Monster. Now I believe there was at least 3 of these. The other one was a Grover one, which I'm hoping to pick up to complete the set. But these were the 2 that they had, and I think they were $5 each, so I was quite happy to pay that. Now the next thing I picked up technically wasn't, technically not a game, but a gaming system, and that was this Soundic gaming console. These were pretty popular in the 70s and maybe early 80s, probably early 80, 81, for those who couldn't afford the Atari 2600. This is probably the thing that got passed to you when, as a kid, when you didn't, your parents couldn't afford an Atari 2600 or television or ColecoVision. You got this. Basically, it's a Pong clone. So it's very basic. It usually has like a square, or if you know Pong, it's like a tennis game, and it has 2 paddles going up and down. But it has 2 joysticks attached. And this one comes with cartridges. The one we used to have as a kid before we got the Atari 2600 had all the games built in. But this one, it came with this cartridge. Also came with an aerial attachment and the power supply. But you can put in AA batteries in the back. And each cartridge has a number of games. Now this only came with 1, but a family friend gave me 3 boxed games but unfortunately I didn't have the system. I don't know if they ever did in the past, but that's what she sent me. So I was glad to pick this up. Now I do have another model of this, different brand, that takes the same cartridges, but unfortunately it doesn't work. So I was glad when I found this one and picked it up, and it actually works. So the last game I picked up for the month was this PS3 game, Catherine. Now I picked this up because I do like a good puzzle game and a challenge, and that is what this is meant to be. Basically, you play Vincent, which that is just a happenstance. It's so Vincent is trapped in a nightmare, facing a choice of marrying his long-term girlfriend Catherine with a K, or moving on to the incredible blonde he just woke up next to, named Catherine with a C. The worst part is, if he makes the wrong choices, he could end up dead. So basically, the game centers around you going to the bar, drinking, sending text messages, and also a puzzle platform game. And depending on how you go determines the outcome of the story. So I'm looking forward to playing this. It looks super fun. But keep in mind, if you are going to pick this up, this is probably, well, it's got an M rating on it. In some other countries it might be a bit higher. Of course, it's got that Japanese anime style, so I'm really looking forward to this from the previews that I have seen of it. So one, I was glad to pick up, and I got it quite cheap. I only paid $10 for this plus postage, so which is a good deal. I have seen these on gaming sites and eBay going up to the $30-40 mark, so I was happy to get that just at $10. Well guys, that's everything I picked up in August. In the comments down below, let me know what you thought was the best thing I picked up. I'm leaning towards Catherine because it looks like a super fun game to play. And while you're down there, don't forget to share and like. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because I'll let you know when I upload a new video. Well, that's it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Follow my lead, and we will warm up and get ready to play.
So then, that was all a dream.